Welcome to The Diner here on West Central's Best Radio and the Today's Country 105.7 YouTube channel. I'm your host, Micah Pickering. We've got a great show lined up for you today, but first I want to remind you that you can listen live to Today's Country 105.7 by downloading our smartphone app. Just search for KVVP in your app store of choice, and you can listen 24/7 to West Central's best music, news, sports, and more. Now let's pull into The Diner.
Today's Country 105.7.
Today's Country 105.7, you are locked in live here in the studio. We are coming up on the end of the week. It's not quite Friday yet, but we're feeling good on a Thursday. Hope everybody's doing great out there. Welcome to the diner. The doors are swinging wide open, and we've got our very good friend, Miss Nancy, from the Vernon Parish Library. How you doing today?
I am doing great, and you say Thursday, and I'm like, it's my Wednesday.
That's right.
So, yes, which makes it fun because that means I'm only halfway through the week. I got another story time coming up.
That's right.
So, and speaking of things coming up, we have loads of things going on between now and the end of the year. And to kick it off this Saturday, not only do we have story time at 10 o'clock, but we have our second beginner acrylic painting class with Gavin Bridges.
Yes, Gavin's been by before, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Last time they painted a patriotic sunset. This time, from what I understand, it is going to be a nature scene with an apple tree and possibly a hot air balloon.
All right.
Who knows? It sounds really cool. I'm kind of disappointed that I have to work that day, but it's totally good. So, but that is going to be a load of fun. And then on August the 28th, we will have LSU Ag Center. The LSU Ag Center, Miss Justine, will be back in the building doing another class. And it is Get the Most Out of Your Small Appliance.
All right. So tell me a little bit about that.
Your Instafryers. Oh my gosh, your air fryers. Your Instapots, your rice cooker. Maybe if you have a... what do they call the little ovens?
Crock pot, slow cooker, toaster oven.
Yeah, toaster oven. Anything like that. She's going to be telling you how to use it to its max capacity.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting because I have it Instapot air fryer combo, the Ninja one.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
I'm not going to lie, I've never used it.
Yeah, it can be intimidating.
Which is terrible.
Trying to figure out all this new technology.
For sure, because I am definitely old school. I'll fry it in oil on the stove, or it can be baked, or I'll use a slow cooker, but that's about it. So that class you'll need to sign up for. You can give us a call, and we'll get you on the list. And the week, that's on a Thursday, so Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll give you a call and remind you about the class. And these classes are totally free. All you have to do is show up, and from the last few classes, you get to have a snack.
Oh, really?
So not only are you learning something new, you get to actually eat something too.
It all culminates into something delicious.
And then the very next day, that Friday, on August the 29th, we will have computer classes with Mr. Tobin. He's coming back. This time, we are going to be learning about AI.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that is interesting.
Yes.
A lot of people are trying to get ahead of that.
Yes. So, in case you don't know, AI is artificial intelligence, and it is going to be a beginner class in the morning. So, from 10 to noon, he's going to be the real basics, laying it out, whether it's ChatGPT, Gemini, or I don't remember the other one. It just left me.
OpenAI?
Yeah. So he's going to be going over those things, and then we'll break for lunch, and then in the afternoon, he's going to take it a little bit deeper. So, and then that class will run from 1 p.m. to 3, and I'm really excited. I'm hoping that maybe we can have a staff member be involved, and maybe I can slip into the door.
Oh, yes, indeed.
And be that person, because I think it would be really interesting.
Well, it's beneficial for everybody because AI is getting incorporated in just about every facet of life now.
Right, it really is. And when you Google something, the very top thing is an AI response now.
AI results.
Which I don't know if I'm impressed with that.
Well, it's not without its hiccups, but I think that taking the time to learn it, especially increasing literacy around AI, is really going to help us because it's here whether we like it or not.
Right, and I completely agree. And I think that we are only scared of things that we don't know about.
Right.
And I tell people all the time, the more we know, the more we grow.
That's right.
And so I'm all about that. So, and then, look, we'll be at September then.
Oh, man, we are grinding through the year.
Right. I'm like, yesterday it was January, and I was still trying to work out plans for the summer, and now it's all over. September 13th, Mr. Gavin will be back with another paint class.
All right.
And again, these are all going to be beginner paint classes. Nothing really deep yet. So if you think I'm not a painter,
if you just want to hop on for the first time.
Yeah, go for it. He is wonderful. I got to watch him the last class, and he takes his time, and he explains. And if it takes you a little bit longer, he is in no rush.
Yes.
Which I loved, because we had a couple of older ladies, and they were taking a little bit longer than everybody else, which was great. And they were doing perfectionism like I would be.
Right.
And he was so patient explaining everything to them and all, so it's going to be great. So he'll be back. And then September the 17th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 in our meeting room, we're going to have Mr. Ricky Robertson with us in the first of 3 programs that he will be doing. And this one is the Louisiana Maneuvers of 1941.
Yes, it's big history.
It is, and it is such a part of, not only the United States history, but definitely our local history. It is kind of the turning point for Vernon Parish, I think.
Yes, indeed.
Previous to where we are now, this was the part where everything started to shift. So, and then the next one will be the heritage families. And then he'll be talking about Peason when it was a logging community.
Yes. So
those will be the next 2 he does. Loads of things coming up. So we're excited. We're going to be super busy, but I'm stoked about all of it.
It is a jam-packed calendar for you guys over at the library, but we love to see it.
Look, I do too. So, and talking about jam-packed calendars, the kids are back to school this week.
Yes.
We are almost done with week 1. I'm so excited. Look, and I love my kiddos' teachers, in case they're listening. I have loved all of them so far. But I really like having my kids at home, so I kind of miss them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm one of those parents, and I'm like, oh, school's starting gross.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I've been out of school, and sometimes, looking at back-to-school stuff, it still gives me like the old, I don't know. I don't even have to go.
Right.
And I don't like looking at all that.
Right.
So I know they're going through it this week 1.
Oh, for sure. So, and look, and with back to school, we always find out like our kiddos have fallen behind in this or that, and are they learning something new? That I've been out of school over 20 years. We won't talk about how far over, but I don't always know what they're doing these days.
Right.
Like,
things change
have changed
all the time.
much. So the library has tons of resources.
Yes.
So we have everything from when you're looking at early literacy. BookFlix is a phenomenal aid that we have. It is from Scholastic. It helps with reading comprehension. And for your kiddos, I have a first grader who's learning how to read. He's struggling, but we use it for help with pronouncing words.
Yes.
And that visual, that reinforcement. He sees the word highlighted, they say it, and it's just a really good reinforcement. Then they have games that aren't actually games. They're testing if they comprehended what the book taught them.
Wow.
So loads of fun there. And then it pops up from BookFlix. You go to TrueFlix and ScienceFlix, and they just get more involved the older the kids get. Those are great resources. You can access those from our website, and they're free.
Free to you.
Free.
Doesn't make
Absolutely.
any sense to not use them.
Right.
Take advantage of all the resources available to you.
For sure. And then another really great thing is Homework Louisiana. They have a live online tutor, skills builder, homework help, and they do tutoring from kindergarten through your basic college classes. So whether your kiddo is just starting in school or heading off to college, there's free tutoring from your local library.
Hey, you can't beat that.
And look, and I have utilized that since I've been going to college. I won't lie. and it was great because it was just something that I needed someone to tell me in a different way. And it was perfection. 15 minutes, and I knew what I was doing. and I was back at it, and it was great. So it's a really good aid.
Yes, indeed. Don't struggle by yourself.
Yes.
You can take advantage of all the resources at the Vernon Parish Library, especially when it comes to the free tutoring. You can't beat that.
Right, for sure. So these are all online things that you can access from home. And we have tons of resources in-house, whether it's computers, printing, Wi-Fi. If you're needing to look up something, we have tons of nonfiction books. If your kiddo's reading a book in school and maybe you want to check out a copy so you know what's going on, we have a lot of those books in our collection. And if not, we can always do an interlibrary loan, which is where we borrow it from another library. And rumor has it, we've had them from all over the United States.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you've had them shipped in from coast to coast.
Yes, for sure. So, which is really amazing, and that's a great resource also that we have where we can just borrow things. So, yep. And then, look, let's see. I'm trying to think. Talking about borrowing things, we have an archives display.
All right.
Look,
tell me a little bit about that.
So the cool thing about archives is it can be something that is on loan to us, or it can be something that's been donated. Our current display is a KCS display. So we've got tons of train stuff. They have the old stamp in there. They've got pictures from different collections on display. And it's just it's neat to see how it developed over the last probably 100 years. And it's just a really neat, there's 2 large glass display cabinets full of history and full of Vernon Parish history. And it's a really neat thing to come and just look at. You can stand there, you're able to look down on it if you're not able to like squat down. We can pull a chair over, let you sit and look at this stuff. It's just a lot of really cool things that someone took the time to hold on to
keep, to maintain.
Yes.
And it's a piece of history that we can just have forever now.
Which is amazing because if it's not recorded, it's forgotten.
Yes, indeed.
And it is part of who we are as Vernon Parish. So because the railroad played such a large part in people's lives, whether it was a job, whether that's how they got here, the military, any of that stuff, it was such a big deal.
Yes, indeed it was, and it's such a cool thing. I've seen some of the stuff that, a lot of people don't realize. Over there at the Vernon Parish Library, y'all get a lot of stuff donated that it's like y'all are kind of running a museum over there half the time.
Look, and that's what it feels like. There is so much in archives. Miss Brenda is actually over archives, and I get to sneak upstairs occasionally and look at stuff, and it's really amazing. We have some early 1900s minute books from the city of Leesville, which is really amazing, and how they paid like 50 cents to somebody for constructing something, or not really, but it was,
just that type of thing.
Mind-boggling how low the cost was.
Yeah.
Just 100 years ago.
Yeah, just a stone's throw.
Yep, and we've got tons of yearbooks and archives, and as always, we are looking for donations, whether it's a yearbook, whether it's photographs of Leesville, even from the 50s, 60s, if you're wanting to donate something. We take family collections, and if you're not wanting to donate it permanently, we would love to scan your photos and keep them that way. We have an entire collection on Flickr, and I believe we're over 20,000 photos now on Flickr, and you're able to search them. They're tagged. It's an amazing resource for others who might be doing, maybe some family digging, or they want to know, like, what was this like?
Yes.
Back in the 50s. So, like, my grandfather had a business in the 50s, and I have come across a few photos from back then, and I'm like, oh my goodness, look how cool this is.
Stuff you'd think would be lost forever.
Yeah,
definitely. Is now just there.
Yep.
Amongst the thousands there on Flickr.
Right. And, and I'm not, like, if I had something, I'm not keeping it to myself now. I'm sharing it with others who might remember that or be looking for it.
Yes.
So it's another amazing resource. We have tons of them.
That's right. Right there at the Vernon Parish Library. Now, y'all are located at Nolan Trace.
Yes, 1401 Nolan Trace. We are just across the highway from First Baptist Church. On the left side, if you are heading headed west. If you're headed east, we're on the right side. And we are open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 8 at night. Friday and Saturday, we're there until 5:30. And we have a mobile branch that is out and about across the parish.
I was just about to say,
yes.
You can't stop that mobile branch.
Look, they have had to have maintenance. They're going to be in for maintenance next week, but they are always running, whether it's in the mobile branch or in the pickup truck making drops. They are out and about. And we have a branch at Picken that is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
All right. Well, I know we talked about a lot, but is there anything else you want to put out there about the Vernon Parish Library?
Nope, but if you missed anything that we talked about or you want some more information, you can always give us a call at 337-239-2027 or toll free at 800-737-2231, or you can hop on our website at vernonparishlibrary.org or Facebook. Just search Vernon Parish Library and we will pop up.
That's right, folks. Take advantage of all the resources at the Vernon Parish Library. Libraries are a free resource that's available to you. They have so much good stuff that's practical and entertainment and just enriching for the community. We always support our friends at the Vernon Parish Library. Well, it's 12:21, folks. We got more music and more fun right around the corner. You're listening to Today's Country 105.7. Thanks for listening to The Diner. If you like this episode, be sure to like and subscribe to the Today's Country 105.7 YouTube channel. Download our smartphone app to take advantage of our live stream, and always keep your radio tuned to Today's Country 105.7. I'm Micah Pickering. Thanks for pulling into The Diner.